Namaste, everyone. Hope the YouTube community is doing great wherever you may be. I hope that you're filled with lots of peace, health, and happiness. And so I posted a video on an anti-anxiety technique that was linked to a blog post where I talked about essential oils and some strategies that you can use to de-stress. So that technique is actually out of my book, The Art of Stress-Free Living. On chapter 8, I go into details about how to master the art of sleeping, resting, being relaxed. I share a number of tips there and I suggest you check it out. The link is below. Go to my website and get the book for free, or you can go on Amazon and of course get that book for charitable donation of $10. So of course, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and please comment. Let me know what you're interested in. I will deliver. May not do it in the next week or two. I already have a series of videos to plan, but I will give videos that are tailored for you. So I'm here to serve you. Let me know what you need. Okay? And in that chapter, I discussed that anti-anxiety technique, which is great for sleeping. Today, I want to share one that is perfect. For example, like this happens a lot with my wife, where she goes to sleep and a few hours later she wakes up and she can't fall back asleep. So this is a great technique that I suggest you try, where you can actually remain calm, and you can try this technique, and please comment, let me know if it did work for you, if this is happening to you. Of course, I suggest you check out my website for any upcoming event. I have one in June here in Miami, an exclusive villa, and there I teach a more full regime on how to master the art of living a stress and disease-free life. Yes, I don't know what that is. I can teach that to you. You can remove those obstacles from your life and live the life that you deserve. All right, enough with the side commentary here. Let's get to the technique. All right, so I want you to get into a relaxed position. I want you to lie down for this position. Obviously, if you're driving, you can, I suggest you do not do it while you're driving. Get home and lie down and just listen to it, okay? And I'll give some instructions before we actually do the technique after this airplane goes by. So, a few things. Number one thing is, if you are having difficulty sleeping, stress and anxiety are likely tied to it. So you need to find ways to manage that. In my book, The Art of Stress-Free Living, hands down, it is the best book out there for living a stress-free life. I don't care what book you put in front of it. It is by far, it is well over 2 decades of work, not just of research as a neuroscientist studying stress. I'm a stress specialist, but also living it as a yoga master, practicing techniques that I know work, first-hand experience. So it's a beautiful book. Highly suggest you get it. And it'll be in bookstores sometime next year. Okay, so, but available as an ebook on Amazon. Okay, so what I want now is for you to be relaxed. If you're not, pause this, get somewhere wherever it is that you would be sleeping. Perfect, it would be in your bedroom. Just lie down. And you may want to try this before you go to sleep. Okay, so, or maybe you wake up, turn it on, give you the cue on how to do it. So number one thing is, have a routine, a good routine. A routine that is conducive to sleep. A lot of people, what they do is they get home, they cook, they spend some time with the family, and then they go and start connected to the tube. Whether it's YouTube, cable TV, not sure who uses cable TV anymore, or Netflix or what have you. And then they're watching something that may be too stimulating, agitating. News, one of the worst things you can watch. It will be giving you stimuli that is just not going to be conducive to health, to stability and balance and equilibrium of your consciousness. So avoid news, avoid violent things, do things that are soothing, read a good enlightening book that hour before. It's not that you can watch TV, but cut it earlier if you're having difficulty sleeping. If you don't have that problem and you sleep fine, doesn't matter what, then no big deal. And this video, you may not even be watching this video. So then that hour before, you want to make sure you have a routine, something that you do where you get yourself ready for bed. In that chapter 8 of The Art of Stress-Free Living, I discuss even some recipes that are great for falling asleep. All right. So the other thing is, if you wake up in the middle of the night, don't sit up. Don't do this technique that I'm going to describe sitting up. Don't walk, because the moment you get up, your heart rate changes, your sympathetic nervous system gets activated. It leads to alertness, arousal, and it's going to stimulate more. It's going to be harder to fall asleep. All right, so all those things are important. So now to the technique. I want you to lie down, if you're not already lying down. I want you, the first inhale is going to be normal, and I want you to make sure that you accentuate the exhale. Make the exhale longer than the inhale. Usually I recommend twice as long. So if you inhale for 3 seconds, exhale for 6. If you inhale for 4, exhale for 8. So inhale 1, 2, 3, and don't retain your breath, because retaining your breath energizes. Retaining your breath is good if you're at work and you're feeling a little sluggish. I will be teaching some techniques later on for doing at work, and it will include a breathing technique that you can do to energize yourself. So you don't need an energy drink or coffee or something like that artificial. You can do it yourself. So you inhale for 3, exhale for 6, or for 8. Then the next inhale, I want you to break the inhale into 2. Inhale 1, 2, and then exhale for twice as long as you inhale. So let's say your first inhale is 2 seconds, then another 2 seconds, that's a total of 4, and then you exhale for 8. Then inhale and exhale normally. And then exhale. Inhale through your nose, but then exhale through your nose or mouth, and make sure, like the last video with the anti-anxiety technique, that you kind of feel mentally like you're letting go. That mental component is important. Imagination and concentration equal reality. So focus. And then your next inhale is going to be normal. Inhale and then exhale. So if you broke up the last one into 2 and then exhale, then inhale normally. 1, and then come back down as you exhale. So inhale for 3, exhale for 6. Then your next inhale, you may be guessing the pattern. You went from 1 to 2, now we're going to 3. Inhale for in 3 parts. 1, 2, 3, like 3 steps, and then exhale. And then inhale and exhale normally. Down. And then the next one, guessed it, 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale. And you keep building with a break in between in steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 10, let's say. You're likely not going to get to 10. By the time you're 5, 6, 7, maybe even before, you're going to start yawning. You're going to start feeling lethargic. You're going to start feeling like you want to fall asleep. And so, and in between, you inhale and exhale normally. This sequence of breaking the steps of increasing the breath and the normal breathing is designed to kind of break up that pattern of mental agitation where the thoughts are coming in, the worries there. So let's try it. I'm going to give you a little guided, maybe to 4 or 5, the 5-part breath. Let's do it up to 5, let's say. All right. Exhale completely. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale in 2 steps. And then exhale. Inhale normally. And then exhale. Make that exhale long. And try to let go of the agitation. And let's do an inhale in 3. 1, 2, 3. And then exhale. Inhale normally. You may start yawning now, and that's absolutely fine. Go with the relaxation. Now let's do 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes concentration. Break the order. Exhale. You may be yawning again. Inhale and exhale normally. Exhale. Stretch a little. Very relaxed. And now inhale in 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then exhale. And you keep doing this. As you relax more, maybe you get to 6, 7, or 8. And You want to practice it. You'll master it, and you'll get better. All right? So check out the blog post below. Get the book. Read that chapter on sleep. Better yet, read the entire book. Join one of my my programs. I have an upcoming program retreat, June 17th through the 20th. It's going to be amazing. It's limited spaces at a villa here in Miami. Check it out. Private message me. It'll be on my events on my channel on my website very soon, or any of my social media places, and I'll probably also have a link below very soon. It's going to be amazing if you want to learn how to master the art of living a stress and disease-free life. I don't know what that is. I wasn't always like that. I've learned how to do this using a number of approaches and techniques that I can teach you. And in that weekend, it's going to be amazing. It's not just about reducing stress, but learning how to eradicate it, leaving with skills that you use. So think about it. Try it out. Book a coaching session. I'm here to serve. I'm Ram, your DNA hacker, and have a beautiful day. Much love. Take care.